Hi, I'm Jacqueline from Lions TV, and we're excited to showcase great work being done in our classrooms. I'm here with.
Jennifer Meehan from the Social Studies Department.
So, Miss Meehan, what class is this?
This is my Art History Honors class, which is dual enrollment through Malloy University.
And what activities do students do in this classroom?
I basically centered my class around doing PBLs, project-based learning, and so we sort of take it week, 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks at a time.
And would you say your students enjoy doing these PBL projects?
They love doing the projects because they know that they're going to be working together. They know that they're going to be doing work that actually may help them in the future, or even decide what career path they might want to take. And the last two PBLs we did ended up on a field trip, so that's always an exciting thing for them.
Yes. Next question. What is the title of the most recent PBL your class worked on?
We just finished hashtag Panel 61. It was a celebration of Black History Month. We researched Jacob Lawrence, who was an African-American artist in the 20th century, and he painted a series of paintings that depicted the Great Migration and other internal movements in the United States of African Americans looking for better opportunity, escaping oppressive legislation from the South after Reconstruction. And their job was to paint. There's 60 panels, and their job was to paint the last panel and see how they themselves interpret what the word migration or immigration means to them personally. So they all, in groups, together, they created their own Panel 61.
And did the students use any specific materials to create these projects?
So for this project, we used acrylic paints and a different type of paper. The project before, we studied Impressionism, which is mostly watercolor, so they actually painted their own watercolor painting. They also used their own experiences that they could align with this type of thinking of migration. So I had them interview somebody in their family about their meaning of what immigration or migration meant, and they put pictures from their past up, and they told their story of immigration as part of this project-based learning. And they discovered a lot of things about their own family members that they didn't know because they never asked.
Yes, and that seems very interesting. And from a teacher's point of view, how would you say PBL is different from a regular lesson in the classroom?
Well, I love being a teacher, so I love all lessons. I love kids that take charge of the learning, and we do that in a regular lesson. However, the students being held accountable for the end product, which is usually the thing that they publish, and the steps along the way, it really enforces student collaboration and student ownership of their learning. The real life visits from experts. For instance, we had a real estate agent come and speak to them when we did a project on cathedrals. I had a photographer come and speak to them. I had an artist come and speak to them. And I'm going to actually get Mr. Etherd, who used to work here, who's a renowned artist in Florida. He's going to come and speak to them as an expert. So the experts in the field and the kids creating their own questions for those experts, I've given surveys, they love doing that. And then going outside of the building and seeing some of the things we talk about inside is so important to their learning. And so from step A to step Z, all of in between, it's just all about the students and their connection to like their real world and their learning. It's really great. It's a game changer.
Yes, and would you say hands-on learning and just outside resources make the students more active in the classroom?
Very active. They brainstorm ideas for me. We're doing a mini project next. It's going to take 4 days, and they're going to be finding in who they think the International Woman of the Year is, and they will debate over that. So they like to compete and debate, but the next project will be much more hands-on. I'm still working on designing that project, but yes, the hands-on is really a great tool.
Yes, and I see your classroom really focuses on important topics, and it's nice to get a sense of students being recognized to these topics that a lot of classrooms don't really talk about, and it's really prioritized and showcased in these PBL projects. So, thank you for your time, yes, and have a nice day.
Hello, I'm here with
Shania.
Paula. So what does your painting represent?
Our painting represents the migration of like our families and a background story of our own families, along with Jacob Lawrence's paintings.
Do you have anything to add on?
Yeah, it just kind of shows how like our families came from like poor living conditions, looking for better opportunities and better like school, studying conditions.
My name is Alexandra,
And my name is Gabby.
and this is our painting called The Orphan.
Well, during the Great Migration, family dynamics changed a lot. Families were separated, and in our painting, we wanted to depict the destitution of these Black Americans. And as she said, our painting we decided to name it The Orphan. As you can see, obviously we're not professional teachers, but we tried to depict the loneliness and the abandonment they experienced during this period. As you can see, he's on a train by himself, looking towards the greenery that represents the better quality of life that they were pursuing, and well, better opportunity of living as well. And that's what we tried to depict in our painting. Yes.
Hi, I'm here with
Taslim.
Amira. And I wanted to ask you, can you explain the process of the project that you've worked on in this class?
Well, we worked on, basically the inspiration from Jacob Lawrence's Migration, I think, series, yes. We basically chose one of the two that we could relate to mostly, and we created our own twist of it. We try to, depict it, basically.
Yes. And did you meet with anyone or speak to anyone outside of the school to help you along with this project?
Well, I did speak to my mother to get her point of view of immigration, so I could see how it felt and what it was like to actually immigrate to a new country as being America.
Yes, and do you think any of these outside resources helped you guys out while making this project?
Yes, I do feel like it helped us understand the outside perspective because most students here are citizens, so we really did not have to go through any process to come to the U.S. So it was good to ask like parents or grandparents how did they come here.
Okay, thank you.
During the month of February, Richmond Hill celebrated Black History Month.
MBSK and SI, along with many others, hosted assemblies in the auditorium.
They showcased teachers, students, and staff and shared accomplishments and successes of people of color and their advancement in our society.
Let's view the recap.
Hey Lions, this is Joshua. I'm here with
Mr. Fisher.
So, Mr. Fisher, why do you think that it's important to spread word about Black History Month around the school?
Oh man, because it's community. I think that the more we know each other, the better we can communicate with each other and respond to each other with love. And I think it's all about loving each other from a place of knowledge.
Thank you, thank you. So another question. So how do you think that make having assemblies in the school will make a difference?
Well, it gives us an opportunity to celebrate each other's culture. And when we have a celebration of each other's culture, we're more knowledgeable and we create a space where we're learning not just from one lens, all right? It gives us an opportunity to switch and hear from you guys, actually, right? Because you guys made this slide, right? You guys were amazing. And so it gives an opportunity for students to hear from the people that holds that culture. And so it makes it much fun.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with,
Alvarez.
and I wanted to know, why is it important to learn about Black History Month?
Well, actually, I love this topic because Black History Month. This is about our culture, and we need to be heard. We have to stop the gun violence, stop all the racism, and we have to fight for each other because all lives matter, and especially Black lives matter. I love you guys.
Many classes were able to enjoy the cultures presented.
Great job, Lions.